Hey guys, for this video today, I will be sharing my thoughts now that the Anaheim Ducks have finally made it official that they are bringing back their orange Mighty Ducks inspired third jersey that they wore up until the end of the Reebok Edge era before they of course retired it alongside the rest of the NHL teams retiring third jerseys as well when they first switched over to the Adidas Adizero uniforms back in the 2017-18 season. So the Ducks have decided to bring this jersey back with, of course, the new Adidas collar and the new Adizero template. And for this video, I will be sharing my thoughts on the Ducks' third jersey. So in my opinion, this has been one of the worst kept secrets regarding new NHL uniforms for the 2019-2020 season because ever since the Ducks unveiled their 25th anniversary uniform and jersey that they wore only for last season, there was already sources saying that the Ducks would be going back to an orange third jersey for the 2019-2020 season. Now, truth is, I was thinking that there might have been a chance that the Ducks could have been potentially making some slight alterations to this design to bring back for the season. However, the only alteration that they've made is the collar. Notice how the gold insert is gone, and also notice that the Anaheim wordmark is now the hanger effect. Personally, this Adidas-ified version of their orange Mighty Ducks inspired third jersey is actually a rare case where I feel that Adidas has taken a design from the Reebok Edge era and actually has made it better. The only other case that I can think of is the Arizona Coyotes home jersey because it finally had some black added to the collar. And also another case is actually the Coyotes Kachina third jersey in my opinion because I feel that the Kachina piping on their Adizero collars of their Kachina Throwback third jerseys actually looks really quite good. And I didn't really like the shape of the Kachina pattern on the V-neck style of the Reebok collar when the Coyotes wore the Kachina Throwbacks for a few games a year at the end of the Reebok Edge era. Well, at the end of that era, they were only wearing it for about 1 to 2 games a season max, but sorry, I just wanted to make that correction, but I actually like the way that Adidas put the Kachina piping on the collars of their retro third jerseys in Arizona. So this is a rare case in my opinion that I actually feel I can give praise to Adidas for the fact that they actually took an old design and tweaked it to actually make it look better in the Adidas era rather than the Reebok era, which is rare. So seeing something like this, in my opinion, is a good thing. And hopefully eventually Adidas is going to find a permanent fix for their collars. But as I say that though, the one pet peeve I have as always is this Adidas 3 laces, which I think is a subtle Adidas 3 stripes. So that's why I call it the Adidas 3 laces. And to me, I don't like how they've got 3 laces because they're known for their 3 stripes, eh? But as I say that though, I mean, seeing the Ducks improve their collar, in my opinion, will actually make this jersey better going forward, which is not something that I say very often about Adidas uniforms, especially if you've watched my past videos or have been watching my videos long enough to know that obviously, I much prefer Reebok and what they did for the NHL in terms of its jerseys rather than what Adidas has done overall so far. So, the only other uniform that I thought was an even worse kept secret than this jersey coming back, believe it or not, is the Calgary Flames Heritage Classic jersey. Because the thing is that when I saw the Flames wearing their throwbacks as their home uniforms during the playoffs last season, then on top of that, playing in the Heritage Classic this season, and on top of all of that, celebrating their 40th anniversary this season, I thought to myself, you know what, there's absolutely no way that they're not going to throw back to their white jersey and uniform that they had back in 1989 when the Flames won their one and only Stanley Cup, even to this day in 2019. So that to me was the worst kept jersey secret of this past offseason, and this one was number 2. Now, the reason this one was also number 2 is because, as I said earlier, I thought that there might have actually been a chance that they could have been making some potential alterations to this uniform to bring it back for this season, or even bring in a new, either a slightly altered design, and I'm not talking about the collar, I mean everything below the collar, or maybe either a slightly altered design or a new design altogether. But honestly, I'm glad that they brought this back. So what I want to do is I want to quickly show you guys what the old collar looked like. Now, personally, I like the V-neck style way better. However, what I didn't like about it is 2 things. Number 1, that Anaheim word mark, and I apologize for my camera's quality, which makes it hard to see here. But also the gold collar insert. It looked really bad in my opinion. So seeing Adidas take the collar word mark, put it on the inside of the collar as a hanger effect, and have made the collar insert black, in my opinion, is a big improvement. It's a small change that, in my opinion, has made a big improvement to the overall appearance of this jersey. So that's a good thing, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do here is give you guys a chance to see a close-up of the word mark. Not that it really matters, but it definitely looks better inside the collar than on the collar. Now notice the back, how the Ducks have elected to go with gold and white trim on the numbers again. And also, that's the other photo that I have here. And of course, this last shot here has the Ducks with the gold trim on the numbers, which personally, I actually kind of wish they would have left the gold accents off of the numbers personally. It doesn't, on orange, the gold does not look good in my opinion, but I will say this, I do think that so far, since the Anaheim Ducks went from being the Mighty Ducks to just being the Ducks, that this 3rd jersey is the best jersey in the Ducks history as the Ducks and not the Mighty Ducks. So what I also want to make note of is that the orange 3rd jersey that they've brought back for this season has fully replaced this jersey and uniform, because this was only brought out as a special 1 season only uniform to celebrate the Ducks' 25th anniversary. Now, don't get me wrong, I mean, I think that for 1 season this was totally fine, but I really do feel that the Ducks should have done a throwback on top of this. I gotta admit, I was very, very disappointed last season when we did not get to see an actual Mighty Ducks throwback. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, I tip my hat to the Ducks for creating a new faux-back design to celebrate their 25th anniversary, but I believe that if you're going to do an anniversary jersey, you should also give your fans a chance to see a throwback too. I mean, who wouldn't love to see the Ducks bring back their Eggplant and Jade Mighty Ducks jersey and uniform for a few games? I mean, now that you're seeing teams like Los Angeles and the Blues bringing out 90s throwbacks this season, and even the Coyotes bringing theirs back last season as a full-time 3rd, I don't understand why the Ducks couldn't at least bring back the Eggplant or even the white Mighty Ducks throwback for a game or 2 every year. It would be nice to see, even for a short period of time, for a year or 2 or something. I mean, it'd be nice to see the Ducks bring those jerseys back, and I know how many people really enjoyed those jerseys, and for me, I mean, I would like to see them come back now and then myself. But anyways, with the Ducks, what I also want to make note of is that they have already worn this 3rd jersey for 1 game so far this season as I'm filming this, and today is October 17th, 2019 as I'm filming this, But I want to just take a quick look at the back letters on the Ducks' 3rd jersey since they've worn it in the Adidas era for 1 game so far as I'm filming this. So what I'm noticing so far, and I could very well be wrong, is that it looks to me like they've made the white outlines around the players' names bigger. And personally, I really, really like that the Ducks have done that. Now, I don't know if the Ducks have done this or not, and I could be wrong, but it looks to me like they've made the white outlines on the players' names bigger so that the names are more legible. And personally, I think the Ducks did a very, very good thing deciding to do this. It looks a lot better. And also, the white trim on the numbers, it actually looks to me like they've actually made it a little bit thicker as well, and I very well could be wrong. I think there's a good chance that it's been left alone, but on the players' names, though, it almost looks to me like they've made the white trim around the players' names, around each letter of the player's name, sorry, a little bit bigger and a little bit bolder to help with the legibility. And personally, I think that it looks really good here, and I actually feel like they have. And it wouldn't surprise me if they've made that small change. And personally, I think that's a big improvement over the way it was in the Reebok Edge era. And that was one thing about the Ducks third jersey you see here that I didn't like, was that I found that the letters on the back were hard to read. But anyways, going back to the Anaheim Ducks third jersey itself, I mean, in my opinion, I am starting to agree with those who feel that this jersey definitely could be improved upon, because I don't know about you viewers out there. I mean, although I definitely feel that this is the best jersey that this team has had ever since they rebranded to being just the Ducks, I don't like how much emphasis there is on the striping on the arms of metallic gold. I think it would actually look a hell of a lot better if it was mostly white. If this jersey was mostly orange and black with white accents instead of white and gold, I think it would look a lot better myself. Now, they could have even added an extra white stripe right here, but I do like it the way it is as I say that. But personally, I do agree with those who say that this jersey could be a little bit better. Personally, if I had my way, the striping on the arms would not have as much metallic gold. In fact, I would probably take it off entirely, to be honest. But as I say that, this jersey is definitely better than their home jersey. And if I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier in this video or not, but to be honest, from what I've gathered, I hear that this jersey was really well received by Ducks fans. And personally, I think it's far superior to their home jersey in every way. And I would not be surprised if we eventually see this become the home jersey with a matching white away jersey to go with it. Because, in my opinion, I feel that the Ducks did a really good job creating a jersey that pays homage to the Mighty Ducks, but creates something new and something different at the same time. And I don't know if I've said this in past videos, but here's how I feel. I feel that Anaheim should be the Western Conference's orange team, not the Oilers. Like, for me, I'd like to see the Oilers definitely go back to royal blue and orange if I haven't said it enough times already. I can't stand the orange and navy myself, eh? But for me, I'd like to see the Anaheim Ducks become the Western Conference's orange team. And for me, you know, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, Anaheim plays in Orange County after all, eh? So, and for me too, I mean, I agree with those who say that this is far better than their current home jersey is right now. Like, truth is, I don't mind their away jersey. I've always liked it personally, but I would gladly give it up to see the Ducks go switch to this, because I think that this, even though I think this could be better myself, I do believe and agree with those who say that this could be better, that even though I think that too, I would be the first to tell you that if the Ducks switch to this full-time, it would be a monumental upgrade over what they're wearing right now. And I'd rather see this in a matching away jersey for this jersey here than their current home and away jerseys, even though I've always had a soft spot for the Ducks' current away jersey myself, because there's been something about it that I've always liked. But I do agree that this should be their full-time uniform going forward, unless they end up sitting down and creating something better. Now, I would be in favor of that too. But One thing I really don't like about this uniform is how much metallic gold there is on the uniform. I don't like how it's an accent color around the numbers and the captaincy patches, and I'd like to see that change. I also would like to see far less metallic gold on the striping of this jersey. In fact, I think it would actually look good without any gold at all. I mean, I don't mind the gold for the triangle of their logo here, but that's about it. In fact, I even wonder if maybe silver or something could look good in its place too. But, you know, even as I say that though, looking at the triangle part here, I'm not sure what you could recolor it as to make it better, but I actually wouldn't mind seeing that color of the triangle element of their Mighty Ducks logo get recolored to something other than the metallic-y gold that you see here. But with those nitpicks aside, though, this, in my opinion, is definitely the best Anaheim Ducks jersey since this team became the Anaheim Ducks. The best jersey they've had since the rebrand from the Mighty Ducks name, in my opinion, for sure. So, I mean, I'm hearing that there is a chance that they could be switching back or switching to this full-time with the matching away at some point, and I do hope it happens, because this would certainly be a big upgrade over what they're wearing right now, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people would agree. But yeah, I mean, I feel the thing I don't like about this jersey is how much metallic gold is on it. I just feel that metallic gold and orange do not look good together. Now, if this jersey was just black, white, and orange, then to me this would be a winner. But with the metallic gold, I think the Ducks could do a little bit better myself. And truth is, I've never liked the webbed D as a shoulder patch. There's just something about it on the shoulders that just has never looked good to me either. But anyways, I will definitely take this jersey over their home jersey any day. And in fact, if they made a matching away jersey to go with this, I think that would be far superior to what they're wearing now. Even though I've always thought that their current away jersey has never been that bad of a uniform, at least in my opinion. But anyways, on that note, everyone, I will be calling it a wrap on this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And until my next video, as always, you guys, take care. And of course, as always, bye for now.